warning, I'm watching all your guys' videos looking for beautiful editions of my family's favorite classics to give them for Christmas. So yeah, thanks for all your unwitting help on my holiday shopping. Anyway, on to contemporary and paranormal romance. The Main Squeeze by Shelley Lawrenston, the fourth book in the Paranormal Romance Pride series. I know last month when I had read the third book, I was raving about how the series had found its feet, or paws maybe, and had found the right balance of endearing characters and crazy shape-shifting storyline. Yeah, well, that balance was short-lived, because this book fell flat on its face. A lot of the secondary characters in this book were main characters from past books that you were made to love, and in this book, they are kinda hateful jerk faces to a level that is despicable. It's just so frustrating. I will say that I really like the character of the werebear, who was the male lead in this. He was a giant teddy bear who could crush you. Really great character, but still no excuse for ruining my favorite characters from the previous books. Not cool. Then came You, Book 5 in the Contemporary Romance Animal Magnetism series by Jill Shalvis. This came out in July, and I've been waiting on hold for it from the library ever since, and it was well worth the wait. Very cute. The two main characters in this were excellent. The relationship was great. I still think the representation of small-town Idaho life is pretty hilarious. Being from Idaho, I can tell you that pretty much no tiny Idaho town can support their own physical therapy practice. But whatever, I'll play along. I love this series. Kinked by Thea Harrison, the sixth book in the Paranormal Romance Elder Races series. This series, I either love the book or I just don't. And this is one of the just don't. This one is about the love-hate relationship between a harpy and an elven werecat, I believe. I actively despised the first quarter of this book. It was trying to be all crazy, well, kinky. I should have seen that one coming. The last 3/4 of the book, it settles into a more normal paranormal romance style, which didn't really fit with the first quarter, but it did downgrade my hate to just a dislike. I'll keep reading the series though, as sometimes the books just make me fall in love all over again, and I'm willing to take the risk for that type of reward. Sins of the Flesh by Eve Silver, the third book in the Paranormal Romance Otherkin series. This series has been strange for me. I didn't really like the first one, but ended up loving the second one. This third one I'm ambivalent about. The second book is almost an entirely different writing style. It read a lot like a Greek myth, whereas the first book and this book are kind of stereotypical paranormal romance, but not that well done. I'm interested enough in the resolution of the storyline to read the last book, but it's not going to go down as one of my favorite series. Okay, let's talk about the Kate Daniels Urban Fantasy series by Ilona Andrews. I love the first two books in the series, and in October I picked up book number 3, Magic Strikes, and I still love this series. This series has me wrapped around its little finger. I don't even care that the romance has been doled out over many books because the story is so strong. You can manipulate my emotions all you want as long as you deliver an epically great story. And then I couldn't stop reading this series, and since my library has them in ebook form with no waitlist at all, I kind of went on a marathon. I read the novella that takes place after book number 3, which is Magic Mourns, and is about Kate's best friend Andrea and Raphael. It's also excellent. And then I went on to book 4, Magic Bleeds, and all I can say is finally! This book made me very happy. And then October ended. So it's now November and I'm reading the novella that happens right after book number 4, but you're going to have to wait till my November wrap up to hear about it. How about you? Any series you're marathoning currently?